Before I get started, I wanted to mention that OpenUnited is now live at openunited.com. And if you haven't already, come and join us on Discord. Just click on this link at openunited.com and then you can join us over there and have a chat with us about how you can help, what we're doing, and all kinds of things. Okay, but let's get into it. So today I wanted to show you the thinking about how we're going to evolve the way that tasks get claimed and the way that points are going to fit into this, and the way that we're also going to make it that tasks can enable multiple people with different skills to collaborate on a single task. So the way that it works today is that if you see a task like this on OpenUnited, and then I click on it, then I'm able to claim this task. And if I was logged in, that would automatically claim that task. And the data model looks something like this. So we have a product. A product has many tasks. Each task maps to one skill or task category. We refer to these two things as sort of the same concept. If you're a person, we refer to it as a skill. If it's coming from a task, we call it a task category. And many people are able to issue task claim requests on that task. And ultimately, hopefully, we end up with one person having a task claim and completing that task successfully. That's the way the model works today. There's a couple of issues with that, and this is what I want to discuss today. Basically, what we want to do is we want to enable multiple people to collaborate on a single task, or people with different skill sets, let's say, like one person with multiple skill sets to show their stuff on a single task. So it might be, let's make up an example, somebody that's doing both UX design and front-end development, or is doing both user research and UX design on a single task. So if you compare these two data models, what I've done is I've injected this additional concept called the talent bounty. And this is a way of saying, okay, each skill can be reflected multiple times on this task. We're going to allocate points to this, which I'll show you in a sec. And then we can have this task claim request. Now, there's a reason that this is a many-to-many. It's because we want to have one portfolio item and one set of processes for delivering work, even if you claimed multiple, let's say, skill category or task categories related to that task. But I'll show you the UX, so this will become a bit clearer. So adding in points, this is otherwise really the way that the talent screen works today. You basically assign this task to a task category. So this is inside of, let's say, the create or edit task screen. This is the simple view, simple mode I've called it. You assign the task to one task category, and then you select expertise. So that's coming from here. So this is related to this. So for example, backend development, and then you might have Django and Python, for example, as things that you select. And then those are actually copied, the model today, those are actually copied onto the task. And so today we have effectively this. You select backend development, and then this is the values you can select here depend on this. So the expertise for that task category. And what we're going to do is add in the ability to set points, and you can also set liquid points if that's enabled. These are redeemable for payment. More about that later. Let's just assume non-liquid points for now, right? This is simple mode. I think that's pretty okay. Now, if I click on advanced mode, what we want to be able to do is we want to enable multiple types of skills and expertise on here to claim points. So I'm now looking at this section, and what I would do when I'm creating this task and I'm setting this up is I would say, okay, I want to allocate 20 non-liquid points to front-end work and 20 towards UX design. I could also invite people here. I can remove this row if I want to, or add additional rows, obviously. And the idea is that then what we are doing is we're creating these multiple talent bounties. So each row in this table here you could think of as a talent bounty record. So it has the number of points, it has the skills, it has the expertise, and then somebody can come along and they can claim those, right? So how does that look? Something like this. So this would be the end user experience, the contributor experience when they're coming along. So when they click on claim task over here and they click on this, and if they're logged in, then instead of just claiming the whole task, they would see these individual skills and the points. Now, by default, everything will be selected. So all of the different talent bounties for that task will be selected by default. and therefore, in this case, I would be claiming 40 points across two different skill sets. So across software development, front end, and design, UX design. Now I could also, for example, uncheck that, and the second one, for example, and then this would then still be available. So then if I would claim only the front end component, then somebody else would come along and they could claim the UX design piece. So this is quite an improvement, I think. We're introducing points. We're also enabling more flexibility and more contributions, more contributors on individual tasks. So it's quite an exciting thing. It involves quite some changes. There's obviously some interconnected elements to this and things we have to test, etc. So it's also quite interesting work. So this is where we're up to today. We also, I suppose, could use some more help on the UX side. I'm not a professional UX designer by any stretch of the imagination. So if you have Figma skills and you're interested in using Ant design and want to help, that would be super appreciated. And we obviously need back-enders and front-enders to help us make this a reality. So that's a quick tour of this functionality related to what we call talent bounties and opening up OpenUnited tasks so that multiple people with multiple skill sets can contribute to a single task and claim those points. Thanks.